Guys, where do we go from here? Really?
We're really in serious trouble, man.
We
We're
are.
in
Proper
serious,
trouble.
we're in serious trouble, man. That's the truth. And that's why, like, what's scary? Do you know what the scariest thing is? We can put the money into Amarin's rebuild, but
But
do
would you
you
be
trust
confident in doing that?
Do you
Exactly at this
trust
point.
Amarin to rebuild effectively? And right now, yeah, and I know it's emotion. The emotion's talking, but there's some
Well, it's also a
questions
bit of
that
logic, I
no,
think.
there's some
I think it's
questions that
also...
we still struggling to answer. He
What
needed to win
questions?
this game. The
What
question is
questions?
this: what? Here's the questions: is he better? Is he made us better? No. Has he improved any players? No. Would this
sound like you're
celebrate?
struggling to answer them?
No,
No,
there's
but
no,
the thing
there's
is,
no. You
you're
can't
struggling to
even.
answer the question. You're not
No, I know
struggling,
that.
bro. The answer is no. The answer is no.
You
You're
can't
not
do
really
nothing.
struggling.
No, but I'm saying, do I want to give this man to sell players to fit in his system that doesn't work? His system's not working for us, and I don't understand. I don't know if it's because I'm still waiting, saying, well, I've got Onana, I've got Rasmus. What do I do there? Do I trust him to say now? If I give him, let's say we give him a better keeper, and I don't know, a more potent striker. Is Delap gonna save us? Is
Delap's
Delap
all he
gonna
can
save
get
us?
now because Gokeres ain't coming. Gokeres ain't coming now. He ain't coming. Delap is all he can get now. Think about it now, bro. It's the options that we have left now. It's not about what he wants anymore. It's about what is now left on the table. Yeah, and what's left on the table is Liam Delap, because he said he didn't care if we had Champions League or not. He's the only one that said that. Everybody else, they got standards.
Well, Cunha as well. I mean, fuck it. If I was United, I'm looking at that. Go, can we get Cunha over the line? But then it's all of it is now because I think this is what you're trying to sort of say, KG. Even if we do the thing in the transfer window in the summer, even if we have the preseason, like we know where this road's heading now. At this point, we know
he's
he's
gonna get sacked.
And my worry is, like, are we going to see? Do we really think we're going to see this dramatic turnaround between now and the beginning of next season? We go, I tell you what, yeah, he just needed the players, or I don't know, man. I really don't know.
He's going to get sacked. The manager's going to get sacked. He will be sacked by 10 games into the season. He'll be sacked.
Crazy coming from you. The way you've
He's
told
gonna
me
get
to.
sacked.
You've asked me what am I smoking when I've told you to question all the shit he's been doing, and now you're telling me he's going to get sacked 10 games of the season. Where's all this belief? Why is he not getting all the backing that everybody said he's going to get backed with? Why was he
ain't got
sitting
the
so
money? We haven't got the because right now we've looked out on 100 million.
Nothing was going to happen to him if you're going to get sacked 10 games into the next season. You better not be here next season if you're going to get sacked 10 games into the next season. This is what he's saying to all of you, man. Yeah, this is bullshit now. This is bullshit. This is bullshit.
No, he's
why
got 100 million. Wait, hold on. So Man United have got how much to spend?
Well, they've got enough to spend on Delap and Cunha. That's it.
Wait, no, answer the question. How much has Man United got to spend?
It's on Delap and Cunha, those transfers.
How much has he got to spend?
Those transfers.
AG, I do not know how much Manchester United has to spend.
You say how much? You reckon? What's the rebuild going to cost?
Okay, maybe that's 150 to 200.
150 million. And then right now, the only two players we're getting is Liam Delap and Cunha at the moment. Yeah? Is there anything greater than those two players?
But then that's the question then, KG, when you go, right, if we can't get players then, we don't have the money to get players.
We have to keep the ones that we have.
And we've got to keep the ones that we have. Do we need to then look at someone that can get more out of what we have? Because we can't, because we fucked this up so much. Because Amarim's clearly said himself, I can't get the most out of these players. Some managers might be able to get more out of them than I can. But we were like, well, get to the summer. But now you even think about the summer going, if we can't afford to bring players in to suit the system, then you're looking at your manager to coach. You're looking at your manager to coach and improve what he's got. And he's already said he can't do that. So then what do we do? Do we go for another season of this? Another season of this when he goes, well, if I had the players in, we'd be better. But we screwed up so badly last season that we could have got Champions League, but we didn't. So we're stuck with what we've got. And I can't improve them. Then what? Then what do we do?
I can't believe we've let Spurs win a title on our head top.
You know what?
Fucking Spurs.
Here's one. I don't want to be that guy, right? I don't want to be that guy If Ruud van Nistelrooy was in this final tonight as the manager and he played 4-4-2, would we win that game?
I'd even go as far. You know who I'd say would win this game? Don't even ramp with me. You know who I'd say would win this game? But people don't want me to say it. Someone said it in the chat already.
Say it, bro.
The last manager would have won this game. Ten Hag would have won this fucking game, bro. How about that?
I don't know. I mean, I
don't care what you think. I'm telling you what I think.
If Ruud van Nistelrooy was in this final tonight as the manager and he played 4-4-2, would we win that game?
I'd even go as far. You know who I'd say would win this game? Don't even ramp with me. You know who I'd say would win this game? But people don't want me to say it. Someone said it in the chat already.
Say it, bro.
The last manager would have won this game. Ten Hag would have won this fucking game, bro. How about that?
I don't know. I mean, I
don't care what you think. I'm telling you what I think. You're telling me Ruud. What proof have you got that Ruud would win it? At least I know that Ten Hag's won finals. What has Ruud won? Fuck off. I'm telling you, Ten Hag would have won it, bro.
He literally got people. He literally, in his short time, as a short time, he realized Ugarte, Casemiro, put him in the middle, 4-4-2. These players are shit, so we have to play shit football to get anything out of the game. We can't do that formation there. We can't do it. We can't do it.
We've regressed.
These players are shit, so we have to play shit football to get anything out of the game. We can't do that formation there. We can't do it. We can't do it.
We've regressed, though. We can all fight and try to be right, or we have to really look at this situation. We've regressed.
Yeah, the situation is as a club,
regressed. We've regressed, and we needed the killer. This was like the you know, like the rubber dinghy, the life jacket. This was the life jacket in finances. We all spoke about why Man United need this game and why we need it more. We needed the money to rebuild this team in the image of the manager. Now this manager has to do a rebuild he has to do a budget rebuild. He is not going to rebuild this team on a budget. This team needs to be able to spend north of 250 million to rebuild it.
So it's not going to work out then, is it? So it's not going to work out.
And that's why I think he's in trouble.
Yeah.
That's why. This is the part I'm saying. If we won this game, I'm looking at, well, Gyökeres changes the rebuild of this team. Gyökeres, Cunha, and a goalkeeper. That changes the whole complexion of this team. If we can't stay as we are with those two players, we'll be fighting relegation next season.
And also, and this is the other part of it, now for Ineos, now it becomes actually, you're looking at how much would it cost to sack Amorim, whatever. It's now probably more cost effective to get rid of the manager than being able to get rid of some of these players. Because on some of those players, you'd have to take a massive loss. But if we'd have won tonight, 100 million, like you said, different kettle of fish, we can bring better players in, we can get them. Now, our sub looks totally different. We can get a couple. We can get
Patrice Evra, bro.
We can get a couple of players in, and I think he's in massive trouble. I think he's massive trouble, and actually, I think it's going to be a pride thing for Ineos now. Of like, are they willing to admit that they've screwed it up so badly again, and do they blow it all up, or do they go, no, it's definitely going to be right, it's definitely going to be okay? But how can you buy in for that? The potential is there. By the season closing on Sunday, KG, we might be 17th worst team in the league. That's going to be playing there next season.
Nothing to show for the season.
Yeah, how can you come back from that? Wow. Any other coach, and this is where people are right. If this was Gareth Southgate, we'd be going next right now.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be Gareth Southgate. Say any name. I don't understand why this guy is Jesus to you people.